Show. Highly anticipated film being released in limited theaters this Friday is The Good German. I have seen it. Christian Oliver plays Emil Brandt, the husband of Kate Blanchett's character, Lena Brandt. It's directed by Steven Soderbergh, and it's a real interesting, I don't know, this is an adjective perhaps, a throwback. This is a movie that looks like it could have been made in the 40s or 50s. I think very much by design. The lead, of course, is played by George Clooney, and you and him, do you have kind of a quarrel in the movie?
Well, let's put it that way. I heard you guys talk about George before, and I was like sitting out there going, like, what are they talking about? George Clooney has no game.
He says that.
Oh, he says that.
I didn't say it.
I mean,
Right.
he's allowed to say that
Right.
because obviously all the women
In the world.
drew over him. It was like, Christian, please introduce me to George. Looking right through me, you know. I'm like,
People looking through you. Look at you. You're such a handsome fella.
but next to George, you know.
Yeah,
He's the sexiest man alive.
Did you, when you were making the movie, you know, because hundreds of people work on a movie, were they all like, hey, Christian, really nice to meet you. Can you tell us about George?
Actually, it wasn't like that at all.
Okay.
And that was the pleasant surprise about working on this film. It was incredible. And I think George has a lot to do with it as well, because he's such a down-to-earth guy. So working on the film and on the set, it was like working, like everybody was equal. There were no egos involved. Kate was like just a pleasure to work with. Toby, you know, Steven Soderbergh. He just creates an environment where you want to be around these guys and you want to play ball with them, so it's fun.
Steven Soderbergh, the director, and spoke about this, and you can tell just by looking at it, it was his desire very much to shoot it the way they shot it back then, and he said to recreate the experience of what it was like back then. How is that different for those of us who aren't on sets of movies all the time?
It was quite an experience because literally we didn't know really what to expect. Steven sent out a little letter to all the actors with like 7 movies, and he's like, you know, watch this is what we're going for. And the movies were like Casablanca, Mildred Pierce, The Maltese Falcon, and you're like, these are these amazing films, you know, 1945, film noir. And you look at them and you're like, wow, how is he gonna do this? And it was just fun to be part of that, and fun to walk on the set and feel that. And, you know, we shot it in, it takes place 1945 in Berlin, and we shot it in Burbank. So it's very close. Both starts with a B, but still.
The decision ends there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they rebuilt 1945 Berlin, which, you know, unfortunately there wasn't a lot left. But they did a tremendous job recreating the feel, and it's shot in black and white. And it's just, walking on the set for the first time, it gave me the chills because it was so unique, and it was just fun to be, you know, he wanted us to do a little different acting style. He wanted us to recreate that kind of acting. It was pre-method, pre-Brando and, you know, Cliff, Montgomery Cliff, all these great actors. So it was kind of weird. It felt a little weird to...
How is it different? It's stiffer, maybe? Or?
Well, it's like, you know, those great method actors that suddenly came in, and it's like all about being real. And, ooh, and, you know, what we do today. And it's so much, and it's great to go back there, or try to go back there, and it's kind of like, it feels a little off. You feel awkward. But he wanted us to feel a little off. Meanwhile, I felt great. Maybe it's just my acting.
Where did he find you?
A casting, just a regular audition. I auditioned with Deborah Zane, a wonderful casting director here in LA. And,
well, you've had big success in Europe, though, for a long time.
Well, yeah, I did a couple TV shows over there and a couple movies, and it's fun for me to always go back and be able to work over there. But obviously my passion, my true passion is you know, always trying to come back here to the U.S., and I've been living here for 10 years and making it happen here, so I'm very happy with this movie.
Great. Christian Oliver, who agrees that Daphne's going to go all over me. The Good German comes out in theaters on Friday. We will review it for you on Friday.
Christian,
how nice of you to come in.
You probably don't know, but Sam has terrible hair envy.
I do.
Yeah, he has great hair, Chris.
Terrible hair envy.
You know what? You so know me. I was thinking the whole time. I was like,
you were looking past him to his hair.
I was like, great hair and an excellent product. A little marbling, but not too much.
Yeah, it's a little almost, you know, fine line.
It veers towards the too much, but it's not there.
Okay, good.
And Christian, if this acting thing doesn't work out, the pogo business.
Yeah,
I know. You're
I'm right
like
there.
all over it.
Ryan, I mean, I'm
Christian,
sure
I
I'm
want
going
to
to get an extra
feel.
lesson.
Let me feel the hair now. I don't think it's stiff. I think it's actually very supple.
Getting up.
Smell too. It's a little. right?
Sounds like a flower garden.
Exactly.
Jessica's got game. Jessica has game here.
I just wanted to try.
Now she's flirting with him.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's
boy.
what
So, you know, maybe we
I'm
can
just
all...
going to take my little puppy dog and go.
It's a double date.
All right.
There we go.
You got it.
Sounds good.
What a pleasure to have you here, Christian.
Thank you so much for having me.
The holidays bring a lot of joy to families, but we also know if we're not